Yeah, 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 yeah. We lie, baby. We lie, baby. We lie, baby. We lie, baby. Oh boy, let go, let go, let get it. Greetings, everybody. Welcome in. What the? Home? I'm a champions baby. I was not paying attention, obviously. It's gonna be fun. We got a bracket made. We got 6 people. I was hoping for 8, but we'll take a 6 chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying? We take 6 chicken nuggies. We just gonna have another slot. You gonna hang out with Momo? Me. Timbo dumb. What? Press DM. Direct message. I see no direct. I've been scammed. Arc has scammed me. I also don't hear any volume. So let's turn that on. Welcome in Dubbies. Welcome in Eric. Welcome in Reaper. Welcome in Arky Sparky. Why? Well, all the space in this house. You want to be with me? All this space, you want to be with me? I want to save my tickets. New season's next week. I need to save my VPN tickets now because it's gonna be Mons I want, Megas, items. I gotta start saving. So if we don't have it, then we just don't get it. Oh. Now these guys are screaming Jimbo. Gold alert. 211. Gracious, that boy can swing. Goodness gracious, this boy can swing. Let me get bro out. Is everyone here? Who are we missing? Where are we missing? Let's see who signed up. Bro, I get no shiners. I get no shiners. Let's see. Probably why I didn't get a message. I put my phone on airplane mode. I meant to put on do not disturb. Let me see. Let me see. Let me check on this Archie message. Nope, everything's fine. Dog's phone's messed up. Stokes always has a broken phone. What's up, Mystic Star? All right, we got our tournament going. Arc, one of the mods had to message me about some stream issues. But I believe we got it taken care of. Well, let's get cooking. Let me do a sound off, make sure everyone's here before we start. Stokes, Eric, Dubs, Arc, Dre, and Reaper. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I went to click Discord. Bro, you really click and turn it off and it updates that fast? Goodness gracious. I literally clicked the wrong app, closed it, and then it sent a notification that fast. It's actually insane. So I'm going to invite everyone. We're right on time. We're supposed to be at 7:05. Technically, it's 7:07 my time, but we had some tournament issues that we had to address, so we look good. Who we have? Stokes, Reaper, Eric, Dubs, Arky, Dre. Welcome in, Dre. That's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'll wait for everyone to get in. And I'll call you guys out on what bracket you guys are going to. Stokes and Eric will be in bracket 1. In bracket 2 will be Dubs and Arc. In bracket 3 will be Reaper and Dre. We will have 6 people this tournament. That means the bottom bracket, which is Hey Dre and Reaper, whoever wins will go to the finals. The way that they get their spot is that Reaper won week 1 and then Dre won week 2. And so whenever we have an uneven amount of people and there has to be a first round bye or a semifinals bye, I will give it to those who has essentially stature. Reaper won the first ever one, Dre won one, and then he went to the finals another one. So those people will get a they get their jiggy. So we are missing Dre, and we are missing Arky. What's up, Speedy? I think it's I don't know if this is true, but Champions has enough bugs as it is. I think the issue was I was in the game at 6:50. At 7 p.m. my time, the time changes. And so when the time changes, it like kicks you out and brings you back in. So I've only been opening Champions after 7 o'clock when the day resets. So hopefully that shouldn't happen. There should be 7 people in this room. Who are we missing? There's Stokes, there's Eric, there's Dubs. We have Arc, Reaper, Dre. Dre would be the last one. Why am I even asking that? I should know that. I should know that. We have Stokes and Eric on court 1. On court 2, we have Dubs and Arc. In court 3, we have Reaper and Dre. Hey man, you gotta do some trial and error, Speedy. You gotta do some trial and error. So here we are. And so I will be, honestly, it says they're both preparing. I want to spectate court 1. The reason is Stokes was in the tournament first last week. His first time, he did moderately well. He got to the semifinals. And then Eric, I don't think I have any matches on YouTube with Eric spectating him, so I want to do that. But also, I was scrimming Eric's team the last few days. If you guys ever want to scrim with me, just ask me. We can hop in Discord. And yeah, I battled a bunch of different teams against Eric, so I'm interested to see. And I know Stokes been building something. I like when Eric and Stokes battle because Eric literally went to the like 100 and lower mons, so 100 to like 200 and something worse mons, and built a team around that in doubles, which is crazy to me. And Stokes always like to cook something with Scizor, so we'll see. So I'll get my intro in. Hopefully I don't mess it up because I was not prepared to do an intro. But this is the first round. Is the first round. All right. Let's get it. What's YouTube? It's your boy Timbo, back with another video. And this is week 4 of Clash of Champions. And in the first round, we have Stokes versus NPC Don Fuego. And this is exciting because we had 15K subscribers on YouTube. And to celebrate, whoever wins the whole tournament will get a shiny Charizard. So that's going to be super awesome, exciting. Make sure you hit that like button to push the video. And make sure you subscribe so you can see the semifinal matches and the final matches for this tournament to see who gets that Zard. And so we are to the action. Let's go, stupid dummy and a little crazy. We got Stokes with the Helio and the Blasty Boy. We got Fuego with the Artillery and the Tovar. Bro, Eric making the worst names for his mons. Actually, nah, low-key, I gotta put dubs for the worst name. He has the #1 worst name ever. But in general, Eric makes the worst names. I have to say that. And so, this is going to be exciting because both of these players like to play a certain style that's different than the meta and bring in, I don't say random mons, but a little spice in their chip. And here we go, NPC Don Fuego with the Mega Metachan, going like this, ready and smooth to go. Stokes comes in with the Mega Blastoise. So turn 1, we got 2 Megas on the field ready to rumble. Let's see how they play this first turn. Fake Out comes in from the Metachan, hits the Helio for, oh my goodness, that's so much damage. Bro is smushy. Bully Seed comes in a Blastoise, a 1, a 2, a 3. I feel like that. How many licks to get to a Tussie Pop? Just freaking melting. Super effective. Hits a Blastoise 5 times. He does survive. It's a non-stat move. Blastoise comes in with the Surf. Helio with the Dry Skin gives a little bit of heal, which is huge. Hits both for less than half. That is actually surprising. From seeing Eric get his first turn, seeing how much ahead he was, to seeing that Dry Skin. I love that. Helio gets heals off of water, while Toucan, a lot of people don't know, with his ability, he maxes out moves. So an example, Bully Seed is between 2 to 5. He gets all 5 no matter what. And so both of them playing to their abilities, both of them using mons that typically aren't used right now in the meta. And so attack goes down to both, Incineroar comes in, Drain Punch goes down, Helio goes down, and Metachan gets some of that HP back from that Surf. Helio is gone, actually gets almost all of it except 1 point, 134 out of 135, which is huge. Incineroar takes the Bullet Seed, eats it like a champ. Yum, 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 delicioso. Though it's 5, it ain't gonna be a strong 5. He got 5 on it, brings it down to 144 out of 170. And many found their headphones. Big man he's still alive, so I could, you know, big man Blastoise a little bit. Dub said he changed his name. I hope so. Because goodness, those names are rough. And so now coming in, we see a Weavile. I have yet to see in ranked a Weavile. So I'm excited to see what Stokes has for his Weavile. I know he's cooking up something. Helio had Dry Skin, which I didn't know until he did it. And so there's a lot of synergy on both sides of the field. Right now, Eric has half on his heavy hitter. His Mega is almost at full. Weavile at 4 and Incineroar with a little bit left. Brings out the Metachan and brings in the Rug. Alright, that's a funny name. Brings in the Rug. The Toucan starts heating up his beak, getting it going. Incineroar with the Fake Out. Hits the Rug. Does a little bit of damage. Ice Shards comes in from the Weavile. Hits him. Hits his Nugget. Brings him down and he's knocked out. But I believe no burn. Typically when it heats up, he gets a little burn status. So the beak didn't give him that burn I was expecting. So Weavile got that smirk on his face like, yeah, thought I was going to get burned, didn't you? Well, I didn't. Got that little buck tooth coming out too. Weavile, if Weavile was a kid, you know he a bad kid. You ever see a kid that got like that hanging buck tooth for like cross tooth and gaps? You know they bad because they got that gap from being, you know, kids, they be playing around doing bad stuff and they hurt themselves. Weavile a bad kid. But coming in, we got the Rugged Metachan, Weavile Incineroar, and right now, Eric has lost 1, no Toucan. Stokes has lost 1, no Helio. Both have their 3 Mons. Avoided the attack. Octillery comes in with the drain. Incineroar eats that Chople. Takes some damage. Survives. That Chople Berry helps us survive, which is huge because now he has opportunity to go another turn. Lessen the damage that it took from the Chople Berry. Parting shot. Wow, look at that. Nice parting shot. Survived with a little bit. That is perfect. Ideal. He did his job. He's alive. He goes back into the Pokeball and comes back out. Should be that big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Coming back in to hold that. Earth Power coming into Weavile. Eats that moderately well. A little bit less than half. And here we are. Now, Blastoise under half. Weavile at half. We got the Rug at a good amount. Octillery at full amount. So how will these tables turn? A little bit on the wall for Stokes, but we've seen him in worse situations last week and he popped out. Fuego looking strong and still has not shown us his third, so his third could be a secret for all we know. Blastoise coming in with the fake out. Avoided the attack. Weavile with the knockoff. Hits for good damage, brings it down to 65. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Drain Punch coming in from Weavile. Takes all of his juice. Weavile is gone. HP comes back from NPC Don Fuego. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Dre Champ, this week I'm calling it. Hey, Carlos putting his bids early. Thunderbolt coming in the Blastoids, knocks him down to 0. And right now, Stokes only has an Incineroar versus a Stunfish, a Metachan, and a Sneaky Deaky in the back. I like the synergy on both sides. Both sides have a lot of synergy, and both sides have a lot of potential. With games like this, it's really 1 or 2 moves that can change the whole shindig. A couple moves were avoided, a couple shots were missed, but overall, these are the kind of matches that you can see a game 1 win and easily see it go to a game 3 because both sides have good strats. And with that being said, NPC Don Fuego takes game 1 of this best out of 2 of 3 best series. And so we are going to kick it to game 2. I like that. I like this team. I like where we're getting at. I'm liking it. Let's check right here. As any other matches finish it. Dubs defeated Arky. We just watched the Don Fuego game. Hey Dre and Reaper are going to war. Depending how fast this game is, we might catch the tail end of that. I do want to watch this Court 1 today. See how they're rocking. Oh man, they got him in the practice facility. I'm happy they start the first match. If they can start game 1 and game 3 in the arena and then game 2 in the practice facility, I'm cool with that. Because game 1 starts the round, which is exciting, and then whenever it's a game 3, that's always exciting in itself. So I'm interested to see what adjustments Stokes will make to adapt to that Metachan or that Toucan if Eric decides to bring him back in. I'm also interested to see, will Don Fuego stay with his Mons? I know when you watch a lot of these players each week when they do the weekly tournament, they have their tendencies, they have their habits on how they like to play. Stokes, his first time was last week, so we don't know too much of his play style. But one thing I'm interested to see if Eric changes it up. I know after you watch people, like we're saying, you know how they do. Eric is a person that keeps starting with the same 2 Mons every time. He doesn't like to adjust too much. He likes to adjust from the back slots 3 and 4 and let the first 2 cook. And so Stokes comes in, Typhlosion, Bomb Smoking Crack. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, game 2 coming in. We got Stokes with the Weavile and the Incineroar. Fuego switching it up with the Typhlosion Metachan, something he typically doesn't do. So that answered my question I was just asking in the stream 10 seconds before. Will Don Fuego switch it up? He typically keeps his Mon the same and he really focuses on those Mons. But this time he switched it up. Last round he had Toucan Sam along with Metachan, but this time he brought out the Typhlosion with it. This side, Stokes is doing a whole different lineup. He's starting with Weavile and Incineroar. Last time it was Helio and Blasty. So let's see how both sides swaps it up. Mega Metachan comes in, a Protect from Typhlosion. So now, You have a Protect on one side, a Fake Out on the other, does a little bit on Incineroar. So depending who Weavile chooses, he can get a free lick off. Knockout goes, good amount of damage, brings him below half. That's a solid turn for Stokes. A little setup from Eric, a little damage for Stokes, and now turn 2. Let's see how they'll navigate. Let's see how they'll change. We haven't seen Typhlosion in action. I'm interested to see Typhlosion. All we've seen so far is a Protect. There's nothing wrong with that to set up your move, but we have to see how Typhlosion can play, because as of now, he's not effective against Incineroar. And Weavile, with that Bucktooth we were talking about, he's a little prankster. He's a little trickster. He's a little troll. So let's see. Typhlosion comes out. All right, Typhlosion comes out. The Rug comes back in. We seen him last round. And so Weavile comes out as well. So that's a swap on both sides. So the only people who can do a move is Incineroar and Mega Metachan. And so Drain Punch comes in, eats the berry. Last time he survived, hopefully it's not a crit. Survives that, 57 out of 170. Good. A little bit HP back, 107 out of 135 for Metachan. Incineroar gets opportunity to come in. It uses Flare Blitz, spins around, hits the Metachan, takes all of his marbles. Mega Metachan is done. And so Don Fuego's Mega is gone before Stokes even brings out his Mega. And essentially, we don't even know what Stokes Mega is. It could be Blastoise, it could even be Scizor for all we know. So let's see. Mega gone for Don Fuego. One Mon gone, brings out Toucan Sam, and now Incineroar on the red, Blastoise with full HP, and we got 2 of HP full for Don Fuego. And so, good start for Stokes. Let's see. I want to see a game 3. So essentially, I want Stokes to win this game so I can see a game 3. Then after that, let war be war, battle be a battle, and whoever the best fit wins. And right now, Incineroar is coming back, doesn't risk the parting shot to take it out, does a hard swap, brings in the Weavile. Bucktooth comes in. Stokes decides to Mega the Blastoise. Answered our question from 10 seconds ago. Big man Blastoise, big man Blastoise, coming in with a smirk on his face. And so Bullet Seed comes in. It's the Blasty for 1. It's the Blasty for 2. What you don't want, well, is a crit. That one was a crit. Hopefully no more crits happen or it's going to be scary. And brings it down to 42. Blastoise survived. It's super effective. Hit him 5 times thanks to Toucan Sam's ability. Blasty Boy with the Surfy Durfy. Hits the whole field. Takes more than half for his Weavile. Does bring the Rug down and the Toucan Sam down. Thunderbolt comes in. Doubles down on the Blastoise. Blastoise is gone, but he does have damage to everyone on the field, including his Weavile. And so now, depending on some speed that are on everyone's Mon, the first 2 turns of this round is going to be very crucial. It's going to be very important. Who gets the first hit? Who gets the first lick? So, Rug attack goes down. Toucan attack goes down. Both of those are... Rug is a special attacker. Toucan Sam's a physical. And so, we're going to have to see how this rocks. We are going to see how this rocks. Incineroar, 22. Weavile with the 70 run. Rug is down there with the 44. Toucan Sam down with the 69. Crazy number to beat. This is going to be fun. Trey in the chat. What's good, Trey? Trey. Protect comes in for the Rug. That's a great Protect. We're coming in with the Fake Off of the Incineroar. Uses it on the Rug, so the Rug is protected. Now it's between Weavile and the freaking bird. And the question is, what bird? That boy was put on a nice skewer, burnt on a fire, and turned into some chicken pops. And so now, NPC Donphy goes down to his last 2. Mega Metachan's gone. Toucan Sam's gone. Brings back out the Typhlosion. Stokes has lost 1. He lost Blastoise and his Incineroar's at 22. We don't know the last one that Stokes has brought. It could be Sinistcha, it could be Scizor, it could be Helio. Right now, this is a very close game. It's anyone match. Though Faye goes down to his last 2, he has full HP on his Typhlosion. Incineroar down to the red, Weavile at half, and a full HP in the back. So right now, this is a close game. These are the matches we like. This is game 2 of the first round for Clash of Champions. So if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, what are you doing? You're gonna miss the next games. You're gonna miss the next tournaments. If you haven't hit that like button, again, what are you doing? The winner of this tournament will get a shiny Charizard. Rug goes in for the Ice Shard and he smokes it like a swisher. The Rug stays alive. Eruption comes in. Weavile and Cineroar both go. And that is huge because now Rug still is alive and can get an extra move. If Weavile didn't miss, Rugs will be knocked out. It will be Typhlosion against Stokes last. So now Stokes has his last versus a Typhlosion with Eruption and a Stunfish. Who will it be? And I hope it's not Sinister. I hope it is not Sinister. It's Helio. Helio standing strong and firm. This is Jotun. Hey, yes, sir. Party you cannot get in. He said, there's a party you cannot get in. Love me. Smooth like a slushy. Or whatever young kids do. I don't know. Be popping on my TikTok. Eruption comes in for the Typhlosion. And it one smack taps the Helio. GG's to Stokes. GG's to Don Fuego. And the game changer may or may not been the Rug getting cooked. Because essentially, the Eruption still finished both turns. But GG's to both. We are going to kick it off and go into that semifinals coming up here soon. So, let's see. Dre beat Reaper. Arc beat Dubs. So, Arc and Dubs are on game 3. Let's pop into here and see where they're at. Let's see where they're at. Nice plays, Eric. Nice play, Stokes. A couple moves avoided, a couple moves missed, but I love a close match. So, let's see between this. So, right now, popping in Arcadin versus Dubs. Dubs won game 1, Arc won game 2. Arc has been working on this team all day. He's been thinking about it. He's been focused on it. And as we're coming in, it looks like Garchomp is smacked off on Dubs' side. So Dubs is down 1 already. But Arky has half on 1 on Pikachu. And Punchy Boy has a little bit more. And so we're going to have to see who's coming in. We're just going in here blindside. This is game 3. But I can say this. Whoever wins this game, whoever wins this game will go to the semifinals to battle Eric. At the bottom bracket, we have Reaper versus Dre, and they are going straight to the semifinals based off their status and tier. So we're going to be watching this person battle Eric, whoever wins. So this is going to be a fun game. And Arc Dubs, Reaper Dubs. So it looks like Dubs has changed everybody's name to people in the chat and stream. I respect that. Very cool. But why does Arc get Greninja? Watch me be vanillish, bro. Tim Dubs gotta be vanillite, bro. I'm the ice cream, bro. I just know it. I'm the ice cream with the sprinkles. Dubs comes in, use the low kick. Protein turns it into a fighting type. Kicks low. Punchy Boy just got his ankles tossed. Them toothpick ices are gone. And now, Greninja knocks him out. I don't know why I started there. Greninja goes up and knocks down the Ice Boy. Pikachu is gone. And now, this is scary. Arc is down to his last 2. His Mega's gone. There's a Mega Greninja in front of him and a Gengar who is fast. Both Mons on Dub's side is extremely fast. Evil Snowman. Dark. Interesting names. This isn't. What about Trey Dubs? Soon. Maybe. I think all these names are people in the stream who's been here a few times. But you may be in there, Trey. You may get a Trey Dubs. You never know. You never know how these next few weeks is. You keep coming, you might be a Trey Dubs. Let's get it. Protects comes from the Snowman. Does a nice protect. Plays it cool. Low kick comes in. Hits Dark E and 1 taps him. Now, whatever Gengar does, it won't affect because there's a protect on Abominable Snide. Sludge Bomb comes in. Protects that. And here we are. Evil Snowman. Greninja. Gengar. Something we don't know in the back. So. Low kick comes in. Hits like a truck. Brings it down to 57 for the Evil Snowman. Sludge Bomb comes in. Knocks the rest of the chalk off the board. And so. Dubs comes in and takes over game 3. GG for Dubs GG's for Arky Sparky. And so we will have on court 1, Don Fuego versus Dubbies. Let me go here. Dre beat Reaper. Their game is taking some time. I like that. We're going to pop in a little bit. Oh, battle ended. All right. Answer that question. Oh, no. Don't tell me it froze again. It did. Battle ended. Now it's frozen. I think I blame Speedy for saying hope it doesn't mess up. Last time this happened, off stream, they just put us right back into the lobby. There we go. Let's see. Dre 1-1. They're still battling. There we go. There we go. Let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't kick us out again. That was super weird. Okay, the battle still ended already. Let's just say they're still battling if it already ended. Yep, so Dubs and Eric will be on court 1. Reaper defeats Dre. Woo-hoo! This is spicy. Ooh, this is spicy. So, Eric and Dubs, if you guys want to wait until after this match so I can spectate all your guys' games, you guys can go like on a 5-minute break because I do want to watch this. This is the 3rd time's a charm. Because I do want to watch these two. So if you guys want to wait until this match is over, I would love that. If you guys go, then y'all go. But I have to see this game. I gotta see this game. And I know that in Discord, I believe Eric and Ark, and all of them are in Discord. So if that's the case, Ark. Oh, Ark's not in there. I'll just say Ark can tell him when the game's over. Or I can see Reaper's in there. Reaper can tell Don Fuego when to go on court 1 if he doesn't want to watch. Oh boy, I gotta see this. Let me sip some water because this is huge. Reaper versus Dre. Both are reigning champions. Reigning champion from week 1 and week 2. We got the 2-tone contacts from Hey Dre. Sunlight above them, 1-tone contacts from Reaper. We got a Tyranitar and Escadrille versus a Venusaur and Shelly. So as you guys just seen, Sandstorm whipped up from Tyranitar, but it's based off of speed. So Tyranitar's faster, and then Torkoal is slower, so Torkoal's drought comes in after. It's a sunny day in that practice facility. And so, this is going to be fun. The winner of this goes to the finals, because as being both reigning champions and having 6 people in the tournament, they get a bye and skip the semifinals and go to the finals. So whoever wins this will go to the finals, have a chance to get another title, and be the only person to reign with 2 champions. Well, at least an opportunity. 2 championships in the stream. Mega Tyranitar gets another Sandstorm. So that's a sleeper. If someone does change the weather, when you Mega, you get it back. So the Sandstorm comes in. Leaf Storm from the Venusaur. And the Tyranitar for big bucks. Leave it down to 55 nuggets. And so, special attack harshly falls. And now, Tyranitar getting spicy. Throws in a Dragon Dance. It's that salsa. It's that Dragon Dance salsa. Heat Wave comes in. Doesn't do much to Tyranitar. Does a good amount to Escadrille. Escadrille goes down to half. It's super effective. And leaves a burn on Reaper. That's crucial because not only is he taking a little bit of a heat tick, his physical moves aren't going to be as strong of the burn. That is the thing that Drake could hope for and pray for right now, is to leave a burn on a Mega Tyranitar that just did a dance and salsa'd in your face. That is huge. So that can turn the trajectory of this game, because depending if Tyranitar goes first and how much damage, that could be the difference between one tapping these mons in front or leaving him with a little bit of HP. So that is huge. Knowing that the burn tick is here, and more importantly, it's here to stay. Oh man. These are the times where you take your sweet moments, you slowly decide what moves you want, and you go from there. These are those moments, these are those times. And so now Venusaur protects, Rock Slide comes in, good choice. Venu gets protected from the Rock Slide, does get a chance to hit Shelly, does a good amount of damage, leaves with a 40. And then Tyranitar is faster. Shelly does pop that berry, brings it up to 84. Stone Edge comes in. Shelly dodge. Comes in with the Heat Wave. Tyranitar survived. Escadrille's gone. And so now that Rock Slide did not leave a flinch. Sad. Escadrille's gone. Tyranitar is in the red with a burn mark. Both sides get buffed with that Sandstorm. A little Bernie Werney comes in the Tyranitar. And now we get to see who Reaper brought out next. Reaper brings out the Garchomp. This is huge, and this is important for the sheer fact that we don't know if Tyranitar's the fastest with that Dragon Dance. Is he faster than Venusaur? We won't know because he protected, but we're going to find out soon. Garchomp, full HB, standing there as mischievous as it can be. And with that being said, Reaper's low on his Tyranitar, as we know. Escadrille's gone. Half on both sides for Dre. So depending on this turn, Dre can get 2 smoked out. Reaper can get 2 smoked out. Reaper said, I ain't get none smoked out. Brings out the Tyranitar, brings back in the Rotom, brings in the Heat Rotom. Spicy, spicy. Protect comes in from the Shelly. Protects itself from anything else. Swords Dance from the Garchomp. That's huge. Attack goes up too. That's scary. Sleep Powder comes in. Garchomp avoids the attack. Oh my goodness. That's something that you don't want to see, is a free turn where Garchomp gets a Swords Dance because he misses the Sleep Powder. That's something, if I was Dre, I would hate to see, is a Sleep Powder miss, a Swords Dance go up, and I protect in front of someone who just swapped. Oh boy, oh boy. But that means nothing unless Garchomp can hit his shots. We know Shelly's the slowest Pokemon in the game. Oracle speed is like 32. He's limping. He's a turtle. He's not supposed to be fast. But Venusaur, one of Dre's favorite Pokemon of all time, is standing there, holding it down. But is it enough to take out a Garchomp and Rotom? Let's bring it in. Garchomp uses Earthquake. Levitate from Rotom. Doesn't affect. Comes across the side. Hits both Mon. Takes them both out as expected with that Swords Dance. So now we get to see Dre's last 2 Mons. This is still scary because both sides are full. And a nasty, oh boy, a nasty plot comes in for the Rotom. So special attack goes up. Swords Dance for Garchomp is up. So both Mons are thick, both Mons are buff. Right now, Hey Dre brings out a Char. He said, let me show you the last color it is before it's shiny when I win this tourney. And so, Girly Pop versus Char, Garchomp versus Rotom. This is going to be interesting. I'm liking that we're coming into game 3, knowing Dre won the first one, and then also knowing that Reaper won the second. So both players got to win under their belt. Both players have some things they can adjust and change. Something we don't know because we didn't spectate game 1 and game 2. And so we're going to have to come from this side of the field, right in the middle of game 3, and see, is this something they already saw? Is this something that no one saw? Is this a new strat? But seeing a Milotic with a Charizard, very, very spicy. And you would assume Charizard would be the Mega on Dre's side since Venusaur didn't Mega. Tyranitar comes back in with his little bit of HP. Megas the Charizard. This is huge because now Garchomp's Swords Dance is over. His stats reset. So instead of being +2, when Garchomp comes back out, he's not going to have that same stature. Sunlight turns harsh. Protect comes in. Thunderbolt comes in. Hits the Milotic. Hits Girly Pop, and she got popped. Down to 0 for the Girly Whirly. Oh boy, oh boy. Burn comes in from Tyranitar, but it survives. That is something you don't want to see. Is a 3 HP Tyranitar giving him a free hit. So Dre standing strong with his Charizard. He still has a Rotom, a Garchomp, and a Mega Tyranitar to get through. What is Dre's decision? Does he have a Protect on his Charizard to buy time to take out Tyranitar? And then maybe do a double move? Or is Dre just like, I don't need a Protect. I'm aggressive. I want to hit. I want to knock. I don't need that. So both trainers are choosing their actions. Heat Wave comes in from the Charizard, takes out the Tyranitar, does half on Rotom, does a good amount. Now we've seen that Rotom do Thunderbolt, so we know what it's capable of. Thunderbolt coming back in again. Hits the Char for all of its nuggets. And GG's and ooh-wees, Reaper reigns on top in this matchup. GG's to both players. Went to game 3. 2 reigning champions. Reaper winning week 1 and Dre winning week 2. Going down to the wire, going down to the bout. Woo! Love matches like that, man. I love it. When 2 players with good strats, good teams just go back and forth, ring it out to a game 3. Those are the matches we love. And so, with that being said, Reaper will go to the finals. And right now we have Don Fuego versus Dubs. And they will be playing in the semifinals. And then let's do this. I'm going to put up a poll. And right now, who is winning the semi-finals match? Dubs, Don Fuego. Let's do it. Start the poll up for y'all. Love to see y'all votes. I want to start doing more votes throughout matches, do more polls. And so let's spectate. Let's get some water and let's get jiggy. Good luck. Have fun to both sides. Got some water. Our water bottle's pretty low. I'm gonna have to fill it up soon. Get an intro into these gentlemen. If you guys have been here the last few weeks since we've started this tournament, this is week 4, which means Champion's been out for a whole week. Then I will tell you this: these 2 are not new to each other. Let's do it. Let's get it. What's YouTube? It's your boy Timbo, and I'm back with another video. And we have the semifinals of the Classic Champions Week 4. Dubs, Don Fuego going at it. And if you guys have been here the last few weeks for our tournaments, these 2 are no surprise. These guys are at this point rivals in my eyes. They battle each other time and time again in different rounds of different tournaments. But the difference is, this is our 15K subscriber live stream. The winner of the tournament gets a shiny Charizard. So these guys are fighting for that final spot to battle Reaper and to try to get a shiny Zard. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any live streams or videos. If you've been here, hit that like button. And let's get to the action, baby. Mega Metachan coming in on Don Fuego's side over here, smoothing it out. Smoothing it out. And then we go. Typhlosion coming in with the Protect. Protecting itself. Fake Out comes in from the Octillery, hits the Incineroar, brings it down to 175. Incineroar flinch. Scald goes in, protects the Typhlosion, and that is turn 1. Oh, Timbo Dubs. Yes, I was named after Incineroar, not the ice cream pop. Let's go. So something Dubs did this week, he named all of his mons after people in our stream. So I think that's super dope, and I think that's super cool. So that's awesome to see that I wasn't named after the ice cream pop. No disrespect to anyone who was named after ice cream pop. I just didn't be the one after the ice cream pop. And so a sub comes in. After the sub comes in, a Drain Punch goes against Incineroar, brings it down to 31. Jimbo gets hit in his cheeks. Super effective. Pops that Citrus Berry. Good eats. Scald comes in. Rug avoided the attack. That's huge. That would have been super effective against the Rug. Throat Chop comes in. Brings it down to 74. A little bit more than half. Woo! That little rug got lucky because that scowl would have did some damage. Some big damage. So Jimbo's below half, Octillion's a little bit above half, and we have 2 full HPs on both sides. And so seeing my Lodic more and more and more in competitions and tournaments and ranks is awesome. My Lodic is such a beautiful mon, especially that shiny. So seeing it flourish right now in the competitive scene and its stature getting higher and higher is awesome. GG's from Dre, the Reaper, all love. Calm Mind comes in from Don Fuego, brings in that Calm Mind, getting locked up, getting focused. Special attack and special defense rises. Icy Wind comes in, hits both sides, does a little bit of chip damage, super effective, but brings down their speed. Throat Chop comes in, hits the Metachan, knocks it for his marbles. It's surprising seeing a Calm Mind, which raises special attack, but he used Drain Punch as a physical move. So that's something very interesting. I don't know where Don Fuego's drip is there and why he did that. I'm gonna have to ask him about that later. But Leftovers does comes in, 124, and my Lodic stays alive. So now we get to see, will Don Fuego bring back out that Typhlosion or show his third? Excuse me, shows his fourth, which is Toucan Sam himself. So we have Toucan Sam in, 1 mon from Don Fuego smacked off and knocked out, and we still have 2 mons in the back from Dubs. And so we get to see how Toucan Sam can battle in this, where he goes. And so swaps out, brings in Eric. Eric's the ice cream. Answer that question. No warning comes in. Rock Blast comes in, does a good amount of damage. Oh my goodness. Just knocking for damage on the Eric. Eric hurting himself against the Eric. Dre Dub comes in with the recovery. Dre is a very Milotic guy. You've seen his TikToks and stuff. Very, very cozy vibes. Very elegant. You know, very demure. Like Milotic, very demure. And so Leftovers comes in from the demure Dre Dubs. Oh my goodness, that's a triple alliteration. Demure Dre Dubs. And now Eric came in to make the snow warning, but takes a lot of damage. Was that the right move? By making that choice to hit him with that Rock Blast, bringing it down to the red. But we have to see if that was the right move for Dubs. Because now, HPs are flowing on different ends. Now, Toucan Sam is withdrew. We have Typhlosion coming back in. Dubs does Blizzard, automatically hits in the snow. Rugs, that is a thick rug. It is surviving. So many hits, so many shots. Dre Dubs use Icy, and it's avoiding. He's avoiding and dishing out is insane. That rug is a problem, and it's holding his end of the bargain. Speed goes down from the Typhlosion. Thunderbolt comes in, hits Dre Dubs. It survives with 24. Both of these mons are thick. Their special defense is at an all-time high because they're eating all of these shots. Now, Dubs is in the red for both his mons. Don Fuego is in the red for his. We do know Milotic shot a couple Icy Winds, so their speed is lower. This does give a nice advantage for Dubs to go first. We know Blizzard does not miss in the snow, so Blizzard will connect again if needed. But we're not going to see that this turn because it gets swapped out. Jimbo comes back in, and Incineroar standing there, making their attack go down one more time. Heat Wave comes in from the Typhlosion, swings, Dubs survive, Jimbo survives. And now we come in, next one. Scout comes in from Dre Dubs, hits the Typhlosion, and Typhlosion is smacked off. Bye-bye, good night, and his flame is smoothed. Oh, you can't forget Ruggy, though. Hits the Thunderbolt, hits the Milotic, so Milotic is finally gone. Milotic held its ground for a very, very, very long time. Held his ground for way too long. Bro, Eric's team is very interesting with these names and mons. Very, very interesting with these names and mons. We can't tell you why, but these I did say it in the first round that Eric makes the worst names besides Dubs, but Dubs upgraded his names. And speaking of Dubs, Arc Dubs comes out. So we have Jimbo with the low, Arc Dubs full. Rug's still here. So Rug is like, you know, if you don't knock me out, you got to come for the chin top because I'm here to stay. Never been swapped out. His speed should be -2 by now. And Rugs is holding it down. And so Incineroar makes a roar. He's down to 54, so I don't know why Jimbo's screeching like that. But he makes his roar. 2 gone from Don Fuego and 1 low. Dubs has technically only lost 1. He has a red vanilla in the back, and he has a Mega Greninja in the front. So let's see where we can get jiggy, because there is speed on Dub's side. Fake out comes from Jimbo. Hits the Toucan Sam. Arc Dubs uses Blizzard. Turn to an ice type. Blizzard comes in. Blizzard always hits in the snow and smokes out both. Woo! A Blizzard Greninja. Very spicy. Very different. Something you don't see too often. With that being said, GG's to both sides, and Dubs takes this match. And we're going to go on to game 2. Ooh, a Blizzard Ninja. All right, let me go fill my water bottle. We gonna join this after. I like that. We got a fresh jig of water, and let's get to it. Hopefully we made it in time. And here we are coming into game 2. Dubs bringing out a Gengar. And in my loaded to start, while we have Fuego bringing in that Toucan Sam and Meta-Chan. And so Mega Meta-Chan coming in, holding it strong and getting that Mega, as we can see. And so Shadow Ball comes in, hits the Meta-Chan for all of its marbles. Meta-Chan goes down so quick. Bullet Seed comes in from Toucan Sam, hits the Milotic with a huge crit off the first one. A 2, a 3, a 4. Another crit would be his best friend right now. Doesn't get that crit, brings it down to 24 HP. That Toucan Sam hits like a truck, flinch and couldn't move. And so 1 is gone on Eric's side, his big hitter, which is the Meta-Chan. It's nice to see that he did get his lick back on that Milotic by putting it in the red. And so Typhlosion comes back in, making a nice whir as it hits the scene. And we get to see where Eric is going to go from here, because losing your heavy hitter the very first move in the very first turn is going to make you adjust a little bit. It's going to make you think, how can I maintain with what I have left? A Protect comes in from Milotic. It protects itself. Shadow Ball comes in, and a Shadow Ball Typhlosion hits the freaking Gengar, brings it down to 11. Sludge Bomb comes in, hits the Typhlosion back, 59. Rock Blast comes in, and it's protected. So the Milotic gets to survive another turn, gets leftovers, and bada boom, bada bang, we say it like this. Dub's HP are down low. Don Fuego, we know he has 1 gone, but his HP is strong. And seeing a Shadow Ball and a Typhlosion is spicy, especially in this economy, and it's so spicy that Gengar is gone. Super effective, and Gengar is smoked out. Man, I love some good matches. Woo! And we know that Toucan Sam is faster than Milotic, and just like that, Don Fuego takes out both on Dub's side, and Dubs has to bring out both of his. Our table is circular and how it can turn so fast, because the tables have turned. We see Snowman coming in. We see Arky Sparky. And we seen what they did last game. Snow Warning Blizzard. Something to be mindful of, something to be watching out for. But even though you know something is coming, doesn't mean you know how to stop it. And so, let's see how Eric will adjust to this, knowing That Snow Blizzard is a nasty combo. A nasty, nasty combo. Withdrawals. Brings out the rug. Okay. Comes in with the Mega Greninja. As expected, we seen that last game. Mega Greninja comes in. Thanks to that Greninja Knight. Eric Dubs with the Blizzard. Hits Toucan Sand for all his marbles. Rug goes down to 46. Oh man, if Rug doesn't go first, it's going to be real scary. A Dark Pulse comes in. Turns to a Dark type. Dark Pulse comes in. Swings. And knocks out the Rug. So now Eric has to bring in his one, his only, his lonely Typhlosion. Now Typhlosion's fast. I don't think he's that fast, but that man is fast. So we're gonna see how quick Typhlosion is here. But we have an idea that Dub's speed spread is up there. I'm a liar! Heat Wave comes in. Eric Dubs lives with 2. Arc Dub lives with 77. This boy better... Oh, Blizzard comes in. I was about to say this boy better play Tango and evade everything. Blizzard is a guaranteed in the snow. Dark Pulse comes in. Hits the Typhlosion. And that is where you hear a GG's and a ooh-wees. And checking on this poll, 62% of the people said Don Fuego is winning. 38% said Dubs. And so you know what? That is an underdog winning from the people. GG's, GG's. This is gonna be huge. Dubs is in the court. Oh, excuse me. Reaper's in the court. Dubs about to be in the court. Right now, the moment of truth. Oh boy, oh boy. GG's. So we have a new poll up. Who is winning the finals? Shiny Charizard is at stake. Whoever wins will get a Shiny Charizard today. This is going to be a match. Everyone get your bids in, get your polls in. Dubs coming in hot in the last match, but let's see how it goes in the finals. Let's get this intro going. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's get it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Timbo, back with another video, and this is week 4 Clash of Champions Tournament. If you want to be in this tournament, just check out my community page or join the Discord to sign up. It's a weekly tournament. We have every Tuesday at 7 p.m. CST, and right now we have our finalists, Reaper versus Dub. Whoever wins will get a shiny Charizard. Each week for doubles, we will have a shiny Pokemon as the winner's prize, and this is exciting because Dubs has gotten to the finals a few times. Reaper is actually our week 1 champion, and so seeing Dubs get to the semifinals a few times knows he's 1 or 2 moves away, 1 strat away from getting a championship, while Reaper has been in this spot a few times and clutched it up as well. And so let's dive in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. If you haven't yet, hit that like to push this video. We are live right now. We have a poll up. Who is going to win between Reaper and Dubs? Who is going to get that shiny Zard? And who will be crowned week 4 champ? So coming in, we got Reaper with the Halucha and the Decidueye. On Dub's sides, my loaded Garchomp. Decidueye uses Tailwind. Coming in to give a little speed on Reaper's side. Thunder Punch from the Halucha. Spicy move. It brings Dre down to a bit. Rock Slide comes in. Hits a Lucha for a moderate amount. Decidueye has some left. So let's see where my Milotic head's at. Icy Wind on both sides. Very nice move. Super effective. And slows them down. So it looks like a move that's set up. Both sides are slowed down from the Icy Wind on Dubs, but you do have a Tailwind on Reaper's side. And so that turn 1 was a nice turn to set up for both sides. As we can see that even with that being said, it's still quicker. Flying Press comes in, brings Speedy down to 115. Rough Skin comes back, smacks him off a little bit. Rock Slide comes in from Garchomp, takes out the Lucha, but Decidueye still standing there with a grim on his face. And so we got to see where Decidueye's headspace is at and Milotic's. Decidueye uses Leaf Bleed, hits Milotic with that slicey dicey and knocks it out. So on that second turn, 2 Mons are gone. One from Dub side, one from Reaper side. Very aggressive start. I know typically when you get to the finals, people like to play passive. They like to be strategic. They like to slow roll. But it looks like this week for week 4, both players are like, no, we're coming in swinging. Whoever gets knocked down first, and we're going out for a bout. And so Snow Warning comes in from the Vanilla. Excadrill standing strong, the Vanilla standing strong, and both players are standing with some intensity, some fierceness in their eyes. Well, except Reaper. He's looking around smirking, so I don't know where his intensity went. But there are intensity in their eyes because they want a prize. Our first week for a prize. And we're giving that Shiny Charizard for hitting 15K subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much. I would never thought we would hit 15K, and that is amazing to me. The least we can do is have some fun on stream and give some Shiner Diners away. Rock Slide comes in, a flinch on Eric Dubs. Stomping Tantrum comes in and hits Excadrill for its marbles. Very interesting move. Stomping Tantrum from the Garchomp. You don't see that too often. A lot of Garchomps have that Earthquake on him, but he said, you know what? Stomp the Tantrum. Tyranitar comes in. Sandstream comes in to change the weather. And here we are for our next turn. And so, Reaper is down to his last 2 Mons. Dub still has a little bit of tank in the engine. He has 1 in the back, but Speedy is low, and Eric is a little bit above half. And so we still have something to do here. A lot of momentum can change. A lot of opportunity can be opportunized. Don't think opportunize is a word, but we're using it today. A lot of opportunity to opportunize. Quick Claw activates for the Decidueye. He's faster than normal. Mega Tyranitar with the Tyranitar Knife. That Quick Claw can come in and do some damage, would be huge. Great hacks and RNG on Reaper's side. And so, triple arrows. And that takes out Dubs. That Quick Claw came in freaking clutch. And changing the weather from snow into sandstorm is so huge because ice types in snow have a 50% defense boost. And so having that taken away and start swinging is huge. So now we're down to both sides having their last Mons, and Reaper's Tailwind has peeled out. So speed is no longer on Reaper's side. We have a Greninja who has been megaing the last few turns. So I'm going to say now a Mega Greninja versus a Mega Tyranitar. Hisuian Decidueye versus a Garchompy Wompy. This is what we like to see in a game 1 of the finals. 2 players down to their last, HP lost on most of them, Megas on both sides, and they're ready to rumble. Low Kick comes in, turns to a protein kind of guy, swings down low, takes out the Tyranitar. Low Kick is based off of their weight, and that's a thickum schnickum little kind of guy, if you know what I'm saying, for Tyranitar. Stomping Tantrum comes in, hits the Decidueye, not enough to take it out. Leaf Blade comes in, swings, brings it down to 58. After doing its move, it changes its type each time with Protein. Every time it comes to the field, the first move it does, it changes its type. But Protein made him change a little bit different than what it's used to. But now, Reaper's in the red. Dubs takes it slow with the protect. Dragon Claw comes in from Speedy. Speedy knocks off his dribble, and Reaper is done. Dubs winning the first game. GG's to Dubs, GG's to Reaper, and that's gonna bring us to game dos. That's gonna bring us to game two. Game two. That's gonna bring us to game two. Game two. Hey, all these matches got me hyped. Makes me want to run a ranked match or two. Makes me want to run a ranked match or two. To whoever wins, I put my Pokemon Home friend code in Discord. So you guys, because neither of you guys have added me on Home, you guys will add me on Home, and then I will trade you your respective prize of the Charizard. So you guys just have to add me on Home. I think the only friends I have on Home right now is Stokes, Ark, and Eric. Here we are. Game 2 of the finals. Dub won the previous one. Reaper is the previous champ. So we're going to see, can Reaper turn this into a game 3 and bring us to a nail biting? Will Dubs finally secure a doubles win? Will we find out on the next episode of Jimbo's... Nah, I'm just messing with you. You know, Dragon Ball Z episode. The Mega Tyranitar comes in. Hey man, it's that protein. That protein. Speedy's delayed. And we come in with the good punch, super effective on Dre Dubs. Stomping Tantrum. Sleepy Deepy move comes in, hits Tyranitar for his marbles. He's still a little bit below half. Tyranitar still starts with that Dragon Dance. He needs that attack and speed boost. It's crazy because the boost comes in, but when Icy Wind comes, it brings it down. But Tyranitar avoided the attack. That is huge. Tyranitar not taking any more damage and not losing any speed is huge. That is something that is needed on Reaper's side. Sandstorm comes in and buffs the 2. Dre gets some leftovers, and here we are. Dubs has won a singles, but singles and doubles are two different things. Knockout comes in, hits like a truck. Rough Screen comes in, and now Garchomp is in the red. Stomping Tantrum comes back, hits Tyranitar and takes it out. So close to knocking out Garchomp, but close is not enough for the cigar. Does a lot of damage, but not enough. And now Thunder Punch comes in from the Hawlucha, brings down the Milotic to 26, but not enough to finish it. Icy Wind comes in one more time. It pop locks and drops, brings Hawlucha down to 32, and its speed falls once again. Sandstorm hits the Milotic, Sandstorms hit the Hawlucha. Leftover comes in, and here we are. A low Garchomp, low Milotic. We have a Tyranitar that's gone and a low Hawlucha. So now Garchomp needs to do Garchomp things. It needs to handle business. If not, the tables will be heavier on Dub's side, if you know what I'm saying. Speedy Dubs comes with the Dragon Claw. Garchomp avoids the attack. Garchomp uses Earthquake, doesn't affect Hawlucha, comes in, hits both sides, and bada boom, bada bang, both are gone. And that's something that you're gonna see a lot of, is that attack is missed. With Garchomp's ability in the Sandstorm, he is more evasive. You add a couple items on there, like a little bit of Powder Wilder, it's more evasive. So Garchomp is going to be dodging a couple things here and a couple things there, if you know what I'm saying, based off its item and ability. Came in clutch for Reaper. Now, we got a Snow on it and that protein. We got that protein for the Greninja. As we expect a Mega Greninja to come in with Snowboy. There's a Garchomp and Hawlucha, and there's one in the back that's yet to have been shown. This is scary because Garchomp's ability is boosted in Sandstorm. Sandstorm's gone, and with Snow here, Blizzard's auto hit every time, extremely effective. Against a Garchomp. And so, Blizzard comes in, knocks out Garchomp and Hawlucha for all its marbles. All of the Dark Pulse comes in, it becomes a Dark type. And now we get to see, last but not least, Decidueye. So we have an Ice type and we have a Dark type Greninja. The Reaper is down to his last, backs against the wall. But I always say this, you don't count money until it's in your account. There is a lot of opportunity and space for Reaper to come back. Blizzard comes in, and the opportunity and space is none between us. That is a GG's and a ooh-wees to both sides. Dubs coming in with that Greninja and Vanillux combo. And Week 4 champion goes to Dubs. Congrats, young man. Crown to you. GG's. That is it right there. GG's to both sides. And again, based off of this poll, Dubs was the underdog. He was that underdog. Guys, again, no fate. Hey man, you love a good underdog story. So, Dubs, you will just add me on home. And when you add me on home, I will send that over. I will let people vote right now for next week's champion winner. Who should be next? I'll let you guys vote right now. And I'll let you guys vote for next week. Jimbo's way too early? What's too early? What's too early? Hey man, I'm letting the people vote. Dang, let me see. I want to play some matches too. Let me see who I want. Let me do that. Let me do that. I don't remember what I was doing with this team, but I kind of want to rock with it. I don't remember what it's about. I don't know what this team's about, but I want to do it. You meant the prize? Yeah, man. The prize. You download on your phone and you can add as a friend in trade. I just found this out myself, so I'm learning with y'all. What the frick is this team about? This team is terrible. What the frick was I thinking when I made this? This team is butt wipes. This team is not good. I hope we run into an old Breaker Basco Legion. I'm trying to think. What was I thinking when I made this team? Shoot. What was I trying to do with this? This looks rough. Like really rough. I can't eat berries. Okay. No berries for Jimbo. I'm trying to think. What was I doing? I don't like this, bruh. Cause now I don't know, like. I'm trying to see. What was the play? They didn't even try to hit Snorlax. Well, Rock Slide. But they didn't respect my Snorlax. Tell me a request. Sounds good. Let me see that request. Let's see this request. I feel so offended that they didn't even try to attack. I just should get the belly drum off. I'm so mad I didn't get that belly drum off. Oh. I see your friend request, and your friend request has been accepted. So you go to friends, you click on their name, then you'll click trade. He's probably gonna use this as his mega. So yeah, I accepted dubs. You got a friend, you click that. I need to focus on you. You're the more important one. I'm a belly drum now. They're not respecting me, bro. They're not respecting my Snorlax. I don't like that. I feel offended. Where's this shiny Charizard? Why does it still say it's in Champions? Alright, you guys. You guys can kind of see it. But the winner this week is Dubs. There goes his shiny Zardy. And it says ready. You can kind of see it. Kinda. And to the winner this week, to Dubs. You guys, he sent me a Greninja, but you guys can send whenever. You guys could send a Caterpie for all I care. Y'all can send whatever y'all would like. Mega Golurt comes in. Earth Power again. Hits Boy for a little bit of chin on him. Special defense goes down. Ice Punch comes in off the Mega. One taps Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl goes. That's true. If you feel like Greninja's that one, that's a good choice. I'm down to my last. Yes, we will have a singles. The sign up is up. If we don't have enough people, we'll just do Swiss. That's what we did last week. We had about 3 people come, and we just had a little fun, little Swiss rounds. I think I have one more turn of Trick Room if I was paying attention, right? Bullet Call comes in. Mega for the Delphox. Uses Protect. You biscuit. If I would have attacked him first. Biscuit, GG's. Weak Protect. GG's. This team is interesting. I don't know why I have the other ones. This would have been a dub if I didn't get scared and not do what I was supposed to do. The only reason I have Snorlax is the Trick Room Belly Drum, so the next turn I can go first in one tap. I don't know why, but whenever I get in a scenario, I'm like, oh man, let me change up the plan. If I would have Belly Drummed when I was supposed to, I would have just one shot at the Rotom and everything else. Do you get to battle me today? Or in singles? You mean you want to battle me like... Usually when I do that, I've only done that once. I think I've done that once. So who was it? Dre? I was trolling Dre when I did it. I did it once. And it was... this is an all shiny team? This is an all shiny team. I just did that sporadically to mess with Dre, but I haven't done that since. I think this is all shiny team. I don't know Meowsticks and R. Tomas shiny. I don't see him a lot. I think it's a shiny team. Alright, you flexer. I'm gonna put this Belly Drum Snorlax in your throat. How about that? You ever taste the Belly Drum Snorlax? I have. Wait. Pause. That sounded a lot worse. I did against you, and I did do that against you in singles. But singles, that's that. That singles, Reaper wants to battle you. I think everybody wants to battle you. That was everybody though. I think after that stream, you battled me, you battled Reaper, and then people stayed to battle. That was just like everybody hanging out. That was damn near just a hangout stream. All right, let me stick to the plan, because last time I didn't stick to the plan. If I stick to the plan, I feel like this team is solid. When I stop doing that, we start getting smoked. Let me like lock in and stick to the plan. Mega Frost Slash as expected. No comes in. Aura Veil as expected. Blizzard comes in. Doesn't hit Snorlax that much. Belly Drum comes in for the big boy. HP goes down. Gets to pop that berry. What brawler is in Brawl Stars similar to Hisuian Decidueye? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I gotta change the weather because I can't just let bro freely just hit me. Ooh, maybe I do let bro freely hit me for a little bit because it's tricked up in the room. You're gonna just have to eat my Earthquake for Graph. I'm so sorry. I never meant this to happen. I'm not mad. In this life, man, sacrifices have to be made. You feel me? Sacrifices have to be made. Yeah, give me that sunlight, baby. I'm an eruption. And then body slam. Gonna bring in Pelipper to control weather. As expected. I'm still gonna use eruption, but as expected. It's okay. Because we still got Snorlax. Man's kills on Pokemon with a monster. Hey, man. Not everybody can be Ash. Some of us have to be Gary, okay? Some of us have to be Gary. It's sad, but here we are. Wide guard? Tricks on you, Goofy. I don't want to hit both of y'all. Hit him with that earth power. Yeah, and then sit on Pelipper's face. Did you just miss after I say that? Come on, bro. Oh, you making me look sus. All right, he forfeited. I don't look bad anymore. All right, cool. I don't look bad anymore. I feel like this team... needs a... Rotom. Like, because I need to swap into something when I Earthquake, and I can't do that with this. I think if I get my Trick Room, I'm good. I think I want a Rotom and an Aerodactyl. I definitely want an Aerodactyl. I definitely want an Aerodactyl. And Aerodactyl should be at the... See, these are players you match in. I'm matching in good players. Just because I win doesn't mean they bad. What's up, Jacoby? Just because I win don't mean they bad. I just happen to win. You feel me? And so, let me go here. So, my main thing is Girafarig, Snorlax, Mega Golurk. Because I'm going to do Trick Room. Yeah, Trick Room, Belly Drum, Golurk, Oracle, Aerodactyl. I need something to swap in. What should I put instead of Scovalion? Anyone has ideas? I was thinking Rotom, so I can Earthquake out of that biscuit. Unless I just do this as my 4. Girafarig, Snorlax, Golurk, and then Aerodactyl. And then we could see who we want for Scovalion later. If we want Teal Scovalion, we'll put him at the bottom. I try to organize my if y'all ever battle me, I'm kind of giving my secrets out, but I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all ever battle me. My top 2 are down near my starters, and then the rest after that is whatever. But I usually make my top 4 my core. So when I battle, I don't even look at the other side of the screen. I just go 1, 2, 3, 4. But obviously for this one, I do want to try out Aerodactyl because he just got sub. But my top 4 are like the 4 I use. That's like my little secret. Don't be telling people my secret. Like one thing I was telling basketball coach is like, yeah, you do film study against other teams, but like you focus on your game plan, not theirs. So no matter what I see on the other side, I essentially have like my main 2 that's going in no matter what. But ideally, I'll have like the same 3 or 4 every time and like switch the rotation. But that's the main core. That's just something we were taught in college. Like, you have your game plan and just stick with it. And that's why I get annoyed when I lose and I don't stick to the game plan. Like, Belly Drum Snorlax is the game plan. Like, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? and I don't stick to it. Oh, we have to stick to it. Damn. No fake out. You gotta have an earthquake or rock slide on that biscuit, Dan. You have to. I feel like you're in a close combat. I didn't stick to the game plan. We just talked about it. Sticking to the game plan is using Trick Room Belly Drum. I literally did not do that. But he just looked like candy. So I had to psychic him. Alright, I know I didn't stick to the game plan. But whatever. Sometimes you gotta do stupid stuff. Stupid things get you stupid prizes, or whatever the kids say. Let me get that belly drum and rub my stomach. Let me rub my stomach a little bit. Alright. Oh, we got first place? Yo. Nice. So Jimbo does not get the Trick Room off. We're still gonna try it even though it's late, and then we're gonna protect. Because now that I belly drum, they probably want to get Snorlax gone. That's a good earthquake. Doesn't affect Rotom. Comes in. Dry Fairy gets smoked. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Aerodactyl comes in. Rock Slide. Body Slam. Oh, we're so slow. Hopefully we can Rock Slide first and get that flinch. Aerodactyl ducked. Snorlax eats a little bit. Volt Switch on the Rotom. We survive. We'll take it. We survive. Who comes in? Do you have a ghost type? I don't remember. If he did, we're cooked. Incineroar comes in. That's not bad. Our attack does go down 1, but that's not bad overall. Yeah, that's not the worst. We're faster. So we get a Rock Slide. Fake out on the Snorlax. Rock Slide comes in, hits Incineroar. Can we flinch the Garchomp to get one more turn with Snorlax? Golurt comes in. Just have to survive. We just have to survive. Doesn't affect. Come on, Snorlax, we need you. Yes! We're so slow, though. Hydro Pump. Avoids! That's huge. Oh, that's huge. Oh, boy, he's pissed. He's so mad. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad for you too, bro. And we need to stick to the plan. We did not Trick Room. But I'm happy because we one-tap Sneasler. We went around it. Boom, bada bang. I say it like this. When I move, you move. Just like that. Nice, 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 nice. We have to play another game because I'm not ending with a rating with that. No, no, no. Nah, we can't end our rating with that number. No, 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 no. Oh boy. I need to get the trick room off. I think that's my issue. I'm playing around too much. I need to get that trick room off. Another Shiner team? They trick room. So can I counter their trick room with my trick room? This is so weird. I don't see a lot of trick room Snorlaxes in this economy. Johnny Fergraph go crazy. Are we about to... I don't want to kind of trick room if they trick room, because who's going to get tricked more in the room? I kind of feel like I just want to attack now. This is so weird. I've never ran into a mirror matchup. Is this what I think it is? Oh, now they got me second guessing, man. Dang, they got me second guessing. Dang. Alright, I'm supposed to trick room and stick to the program. He helping hand, you biscuit. I did not stick to the program. Definitely did not stick to the program. Okay, I belly drum. Barry comes in. Double edge. We survive. Okay. Get that trick room off. Let's protect. All right. Don't tell me we're mirroring now. We both use trick room. Bro. Come on, bro. Y'all play too much. Why would you trick room my trick room if I was trick rooming a trick room, boy? I'm just so goofy. Bro is so goofy. That's a good shiny too. Psychic comes in. Hits for a good amount. Body slam goes before you. One taps. Nice. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. We have normal dimensions. That's not bad. Ooh, that is bad. He's bad. Super effective. Let me buy me a little bit of time. Buy me a little bit of time with a protect. Now use Mach Punch, Armor Tail. You should know that. You have a Farigiraf. What do you... Bro. You should know that. Use Trick Room. I think my Snorlax is the slowest on the field now. Battle ended due to forfeit. But he used Mach Punch. Because he knows I have a Armor Tail. 3-game win streak. Sick. Guess we'll keep going. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's dope. Alright. Keep our core locked in. There's no weather setters here from my knowledge, so really need Torkoal. I just need to get that Trick Room. Oh! Christ be magnified. The altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. Poll's been up for close to 30 minutes. Everybody said they want Shiny Tinka. Yeah. The effects of weather disappeared. Cloud 9. I kind of like that. Can't lie. Alright, let's lock in. Trick Room. Belly Drum. I like that. All weather disappears. Cloud 9. Really, you want that with a slow mon though. Rock Tomb comes in, lowers my speed. Y'all really don't want that Furfrag. You lowered my speed, but you know Furfrag uses Trick Room. I don't know if I'm offended or happy. Pop that berry. It took me so long to get my stat value for me to pop the Citrus Berry. Reaper was in the trenches with me. It took forever. Finally figured that John out. Eat them leftovers. We have leftovers, so get another two. Terry has a little bit on his chin. I think I can one tap, bro. Got a little bit on his chin. I'm so happy to use Rock Tomb to slow me down. I needed that. I've seen a Trick Room atmosphere. Body Slam. Nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see what Garchomp has. Rock Tomb. A little bit of damage makes me slower. With a Trick Room. I'll take that. Leftovers get a little bit more HP. So weird. I don't see Rock Tomb Garchomps too often. But it's helping us a lot, so I can't complain. I just don't see it a lot. Go Aerodactyl. Let's throw in this Earthquake. Aerodactyl comes in. No one can eat a berry. Earthquake comes in. Doesn't affect. We still off the belly drum. Nice. That's a lot of damage. We'll take that. Wave Crash. Gonna recoil. Snorlax goes. Is that enough to kill yourself though from the recoil? One. Come on, bro. One. Have 2 turns of Trick Room. Well, if we have 2 turns of Trick Room. Don't want to waste my 2 turns of Trick Room. Use Aqua Jet, so you're not a Scarf. Interesting. That would have been crazy if I swapped an Aerodactyl for Aerorig. That Armatel would have came in clutch. No priority. That Armatel would have came in clutch for no priority. I honestly should have did that, but we took out Garchomp, so I'm not going to complain. Weezor. Weezors. Are we faster? Let's Rock Slide to try to flinch. He's gonna Mega as expected. Beautiful Shiner, by the way. Beautiful Shiner. Bullet Punch comes in. It's Aerodactyl like a truck. Super effective. As expected. Does a moderate amount of damage. No more Trick Room. Caesar went first. Mega Caesar went first in a Trick Room. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That's interesting. Bullet Punch comes in. Armor Tail, you can't use it. Oh. I didn't realize Bullet Punch was priority. That's why it went first. Well, GG's. I believe that's 4 in a row now. Nope. 4 chicken nuggies in a row in Master. Dope. $1,700 rating. I did not expect to stream this long. I didn't expect it to play 4 games. I thought we would lose and just get off. So I guess we'll keep playing, I guess. What is up with all these shiny only teams? What the frick is going on? Y'all finna make me go to Pokémon Champions for all my shinies. I actually have 50 shinies in the game, yet you don't see one on my team, which is crazy. I need to fix that. Because if all these shiny teams, bro, irritated me. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Earthquake really doesn't affect this team. I might be a Body Slam and a Torkoal type vibe. 2 grass types. Might be a Torkoal game. I don't want to change the core, but Torkoal takes out 2 grass, a steel type resist. This might be a Torkoal game. Ooh. Get a little chilly in the crib. Serena. Aerodactyl. No berries is annoying. Stick to the game plan. Stick to the game plan. You don't see too many Serenas, man. What is she gonna do? A Mega Aerodactyl. You don't see that too often either. Aerodactyl is people's Mega. Don't tell me I'm a flinch. Does taunt. Alright. I can't eat the berry. I can't eat the berry because you mega. That's good to know. Can't trick room. Leftovers comes in. Bradford avoided the attack. Snore. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Bro's gonna be pissed if I do enough damage. Not very effective, but I'm still belly drummed. Yeah, bro. If you crash out, that's valid. It would be a valid crash out because I would crash out at this. I would definitely be crashing out right now. It's a valid crash out. Neasler. Jimbo's still streaming? I didn't realize I was streaming either, bruh. I ended up going on a 4-game win streak in Master. You know the rules when you're on a win streak. The next thing you know, 45-minute goes by, and I'm still streaming and no one's here. I'm just talking to myself. I'm like, shoot. Well, Jacoby's here. Jacoby been rocking with me the whole time. But I just been like 2 people the whole time just vibing. I didn't think I would go on a win streak. I don't know what's going on. My belly drum Snorlax is cooking right now. So here we are. Took off the taunt. Hyper voice. Body slam. You and Eric went a few rounds and you lost. Hey man, understandable. Can't win everything. I learned that the hard way. Close combat the Farigiraf. That's scary. I still needed to get him for my freaking Brick Room. Win streak in the stream, it finally facts. We back. Hello, Trey. The Aerodactyl's done, Sneasler's done, Serena's at 1, and they have 2 in the back. We are still belly drummed with a lot of HP for Snorlax. We are still belly drummed. That sucks if you do a fire move. I just boosted you up. Boost it up. Boost it up. Get up. Well, you're faster, so get your licks off, bro. You're faster. Swag ×2. Thank you, sir. What the frick is that? I just got slapped by Serena's whips. One tap from Talonflame. Heat Wave comes in. Alright. GG's and ooh-wees. We're still streaming. An hour past my regular scheduled time. Crazy we lost the first game, so I'm like, what is this team? And we switched 1 Mon, and then we went on a 5-game winning streak. Alright. 5-game win streak. Another one. I was definitely supposed to be eating some spaghetti and watching some anime right now, but here we are. We still have our daily burst of the day. Is this another Torkoal game? Grass, Steel, Steel. This might be another Torkoal game. This team's really bad if you don't get that Trick Room off, bro. It's like, actually. I didn't finish my Brawl Star challenges. I still need to do a couple games of ranked. So if anyone here is trying to run some Brawl Stars, talk to your boy. And stream. Brick room. We gotta stick to the program. I don't like seeing a Sandstorm team, but I am happy we brought in Torkoal though. That's a good Earthquake. It hit Tyranitar for a lot. He hit his own teammate for a lot. I cannot belly drum now. That sucks. Bad. Cannot belly. It takes half. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Don't get the belly drum. We waste a turn. Twisted dimension. Damn. Alright, we're good. We're just going to protect. That's why I have protect on my whole team. Run Earthquake. Brawl is the stars of the brawly, baby. Protect. Protect itself. Fires. Takes out Tyranitar. We didn't get the belly drum, but we take out Tyranitar, so I'm happy with that. See if Escadrille tries to do a move for both of us, like Rock Slide or Earthquake, or just one. He Iron Heads, protects. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. I need to find a way to get Torkoal here while there's still a Trick Room. Ugh, maybe not. Maybe not. I should survive an Earthquake. I'm not belly drum. So Farafrig should survive an Earthquake. Premier is low-key slow too. Low-key. Excadrill goes. We do survive. That's huge. Primarina. There's no way Premier is slow. Premier might be slower than Farafrig. It's not huge. Good. I did a good EV spread then. Slower, Psychic comes in. Hyper Voice. Snorlax survives. Alright. That's what I like to see. I like to see that. I like to see that. I don't like to see you gone, though. You biscuit. I forgot about the Sandstorm Ball. How many rooms? 2 more trick rooms. Alright. Alright. 2 more trick rooms. It's not over till it's over. We could Mega. And we will get Fire. We are the slowest freaking Mons on the field. I mean, Torkoal's the slowest in the game, so that's just here. Aerodactyl comes in. Drought. Pressure. Eruption. Mega. Ice Punch. Aerodactyl. Okay, get our Mega off. Any of them have Protect? Are they stalling out the Trick Room? Mega Aerodactyl, Bougie. I literally a couple games ago said I don't see that often. Now I ran into it multiple times. Eruption comes in, get a boost from the sun. Takes out Primarina, brings Aerodactyl down to 49%. There's no way Aerodactyl is slower than a Golurk, especially when I have 0 speed on him. So Ice Punch should be next. Comes in, hits the Aerodactyl. GG, 6 wins in a row. Let's go. Let's go, let go, let go. Give me beat Tommy. GG. GG's, man. He did not expect to go on. You gotta go see Gabe. See you, folks. Have a good night. Jacoby, thank you for hanging out, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, family. These all shiny teams are irritating me. Makes me want to start over and do all this over with a shiny. Like, actually, like, just... As the shiny hunter, I feel offended. 4 Pokemon on this team is weak versus fire. How will he adjust to that? Venusaur Excadrill. I like that start. I like that start. That's a spicy start. Stick to the game plan, Jimbo. Stick to the game plan. I get so itchy because I see super effective and be like, let me just swing. Let me just swing. Like, nah, man. Lock in. You want to swing though. Think of Venusaur. If I get this Trick Room off, I'm cool. I just gotta get the Trick Room off. He knows Mega Horn. Okay, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Because got a belly drum, got a citrus berry. We're gonna need to. You're just gonna adjust a little bit. Okay. A good drill run. Sleep powder on the Snorlax. Don't miss your heat wave. Thank you. Gonna use sleep powder. Oh, it's rough when you don't get that Trick Room because everyone goes before you. Back from the Stone Edge. Didn't wake up, so Protect doesn't go. Does protect still count if we don't go? Oh, protect doesn't. So we can just keep spamming protect. We just keep spamming protect. Oh, if I'm more scared of Garchomp or Venusaur. That sleep powder is deadly. Okay, we survive. Sludge Bomb. Dude, that Venusaur is a problem. That's what I'm saying. It's so rough when you don't get your Trick Room off. Bro has Mega Horn. Crazy. He's gonna use Sleep Powder and cook me, huh? Please avoid the attack. Pro said, no, I'm going for the Solar Beam. You're chalked. And just like that. Woo! 6-game winning streak, GG's. Hey, you know what? That was a heck of a run. And that was a good team. I cannot be mad about that. That was a heck of a run, and that was a good team. I like that. He's still in the 17 plus. So, I believe we have a couple achievements, and then that will lead us to our verse of the day. Let's do this first. Daily missions. Don't want to claim all because I actually want to read it. Win 5. Super effective. Land crits. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see what achievements we got. 3 achievements. Sheesh. Snorlax. Win 10 battles with Snorlax. Pause. Fire Gym Leader. Ground Gym Leader. Awesome. Well, that's good looks. Well, that leads us to exclamation mark BOTE. That leads us to our verse of the day. So one thing I like to do at the end of each stream, I like to share a Bible verse, and it's just a moment where we can dive into the word of the Lord and just, take a moment to realize how blessed we are and kind of be mindful. We've been going through a Be Still 9-day devotional for a hopeful heart. It's a series about finding our hope in Jesus in different verses of that hope. And it's just to inspire us to put our faith into the Lord. And today's title is Change of Pace in our devotional. It's Luke 12:27 through 28. And it reads, "Consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin, yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glories was not arrayed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass, which is alive in the field today, and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, oh you little faith? And man, I'll be reading these devotionals, having the Bible verse today for y'all, but man, it be speaking to me because I just think that's huge, a change of pace. And in the verse, just knowing that the Lord takes care of the grass, and the grass isn't worried, doesn't have any problems, any hearts, but he takes care of the grass. And if he cares for the grass, how much more will he care for us as his children, his daughters and his sons? And I love the title Change of Pace, because like instead of you rushing and doing things your own way and just enduring more and having more pain, it's like you can give that to the Lord and put your trust in him, knowing that he's going to take care of you the same way he takes care of the grass, the same way he takes care of you daily. And that's something I reflect on. Like I'll sit down and be like, man, I'm going through this, I just feel overwhelmed, I feel drained. And it's beautiful to have that change of pace and take a breather and look at the Lord like, man, you've got me in so many different circumstance situations that are much worse than this one right here. And I just be mindful that you took care of me once, you'll take care of me again. And so having that change of pace, not to carry those burdens, not to be overwhelmed and stressed, and be able to give it to the Lord. And I love that the end of these devotionals, they do have a prayer, and I want to read it because I love the prayer they had today. Jesus, thank you for the ability to slow down and be still in you. While you provide us with the body to soar to great heights, you created us to have boundaries that when crossed, make us weak. Settle our minds when we feel the pressure to speed up, and remind us that you are transforming us. In Jesus' name. Woo! Amen. And I love that prayer, just to be mindful to slow down, give him our burdens, remember that he'll take care of us, and to have our hope in the Lord. So I do appreciate everyone who came, who stopped by in today's stream. We did have our tournament. We ran some games after it. It was an awesome day, awesome stream. And whenever you have a worried heart, I hope and pray that you put your hope in the Lord. And like I said,